Hello everybody, thank you for joining me for another weekly reading. This week I'm going to switch it up a little bit, and rather than reading tarot, I'm going to read some oracle cards. I'm using the beautiful Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dreyer this week. So I've already shuffled, but I'm going to do another shuffle and then draw 3 cards. And we shall see what is in store for us this week from the messages that we get with these lovely cards. Hope you are all well. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to my constant subscribers and viewers. I love you. Okay. So, all right. Let us go here. So, card 1. There. Card 2. Card 2. And card 3. I was gonna pick that one. Something told me no. Not that one either. Wow. Wants me to keep going. Okay, this is the one here. Okay. Alright guys, so let me just adjust the camera a bit. Okay, so card 1. I don't read reversals for Oracle. Just turn it upright. So it's card 12, Reach Out. Second card is 22, Archangel Gabriel. And card 3 is 14, Fire Elemental. Okay. So let me just take a gander at these lovely images here. And wow, this week to me, on either side we have these very powerful looking women who are kind of throwing out this energy. You know, this woman is pushing her energy forward. This woman has got her hands are in flames and she's reaching out and it's just emanating from her. And then in the middle we have this very peaceful Archangel Gabriel. So we've got a lot of power going on, but also I think either some kind of divine support or some kind of peace within us at the same time. So anyways, let's go through each one of these cards. I have the book handy as well, so I can read you the description in the book, but let's just go through it and examine the cards. These cards all have a message at the bottom, and this one says, I reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. Okay, so to me this says, this card is all about reaching out to people and communicating and speaking your truth. You know, it could be reaching out to one particular person in your life. This card could be telling you to reach out to one particular person who is very important to you, to tell them something that is that will unite them with you or make your relationship more harmonious with them. Or it could be just speaking out in general. You know, I don't know whether maybe you're a blogger or a vlogger or a writer. And if you're not, just communicating with your friends and your family and coworkers and just speaking your mind and speaking your truth, but doing it in a very harmonious, non-aggressive, peaceful, enlightening way. Okay, because this woman to me looks she looks very angelic. She looks very divine. She's on top of the earth here, you know, and she's in the universe and all this energy is around her. And it's telling you that you have a lot of power. You have a lot of power within you and you can change things. You can change the course of events with your presence, with your energy, with your input. So always remember that. Never undermine yourself or never diminish your sense of importance, because you are very important. Each one of us is so important. You know, we each have our own purpose and we each have our own special gifts that we bring to the world. And, you know, I think this card is telling you it's important to share that this week. It's important for you to share your own special insights and your own special gifts with the world. Okay? Now, this card here, Archangel Gabriel, let's read the message at the bottom, and it says, I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Okay. So if you've been feeling a little bit down, if you've been feeling a little bit depressed, or, you know, that things aren't going your way, you may want to meditate, and you may want to put out a little prayer, or a little question, or, you know, call of assistance to Archangel Gabriel, or your spirit guides, or your relatives who have passed, or just the universe in general, and you know, ask for its help, you know, and just say, you know, give me a message, give me a sign, let me know that I'm going in the right direction, let me know what I need to do next. You know, you'd be surprised how effective this can be. If you just sit down and get into a really, really quiet place and let go all of your judgments and all of your thoughts. Just let the racing mind go. Quiet yourself. Get into a really quiet space until those voices die down and you're in a silent, peaceful place. And just ask, you know, what do I need to know? Where do I need to go next? What should I do? What should I look for? What direction should I be going in? Okay, I think this card is telling you that you also need to ask, as well as, you know, reaching out to people in your world. It's also important to reach out to the universe. It's also important to reach out to the universe sometimes and ask for a little help. You know, don't be afraid to do that, or don't, if you're a non-believer, you know, if you don't believe in the angelic realm, or, you know, in God, or universal power, whatever, just believe in your own power and ask your higher self, ask your wiser self, your unconscious self to show you the way, because, you know, all the answers that we need are inside us, and sometimes we bury those things, and we cloud our judgment with all sorts of other stuff, you know. So you need to get into a quiet place and allow those insights to come to you. Okay, so I think it's going to be important this week to kind of take a little bit of time to be alone and meditate and have a little bit of a peaceful time. Okay, and our last card here is Fire Elemental, and the message says, I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Wow. So this connects directly to this card, the divine, with the archangel here. I ignite the fire within me. So have you been feeling a little bland lately? Have you been feeling like life is a little bit bland? Have you felt like you've lost your spark? You know, if you want to reignite your spark, then spend time by yourself and spend time meditating and spend time thinking about, you know, the divine that's around you. You know, we miss so much of it, right? We tend to think of our lives as very ordinary and non-miraculous, but the reality is there's a lot of miracles, little miracles going on around us. Yes, there's a lot of terrible things happening in the world, but there are also there are real moments of true beauty and true. We run into angels every day. We run into angels in disguise, and that can really spark us. It can spark hope in us, like this card was referring to hope. It can spark hope in us. It can spark belief in us that, you know, that the universe does support us, and that there is good in the world, and that our efforts are not in vain. You know, that our work is not for nothing. That it will amount to something. That even when we feel blocked, you know, sometimes when we feel blocked, we can really feel like, you know, oh, no matter what I do, nothing works, blah, blah, blah. And then obviously those fires are banked within us, right? But to reignite that, you need to kind of look around you and see the beauty and the mystery and the miracles that surround you on an everyday basis. And that can really spark your passion again, you know? So let me look at all three of these together and see what else comes to me, if anything. I get the sense that a lot of us are going to really be conscious of living in two worlds this week. You know, I think a lot of us are really going to be conscious of living our, you know, if ordinary earthly existence. We're going to be conscious of the stuff that's going on around us. But I think a lot of us are going to really feel connected to the universe this week. And a lot of us are really going to go inside, and we're really going to take the time to, think about our higher purpose and what is going on around us, what signs are going on around us, what miracles are taking place around us. And we need to get into a certain frame of mind to appreciate that, okay? Because there's so much negativity. We're surrounded by so much of it, right? And it can really disguise, and it can really put the blinders on the good stuff that's around us and the divine stuff that happens around us also on a daily basis. There are angels among us, definitely. Human angels and non-human angels. And, we see examples of this every day. Just the other day, I was watching a YouTube video where a lady was talking about how she was going into a Starbucks, and there was a homeless man sitting in front of the Starbucks, and he was asking everybody who went in if they could get him can you please get me a coffee and a slice of pumpkin cake or something like that? And everybody ignored him except for her. She just kind of looked at him and smiled and said, okay, I think I'll do that. So she went in and bought this man the coffee and the pumpkin pie slice or pumpkin cake slice and brought it out to him. And, he thanked her and everything. And there was a man watching her, a man who is totally covered in tattoos, who was watching her from nearby. And he came up to her and said, oh, that was a really nice thing that you did. And she said, well, yeah, I like to help people. And, this guy looks like he needed a hand. So this guy actually went up to the guy himself and said, come on, I'm going to, this homeless man was only wearing his socks. And he said, come on, I'm going to take you to get a pair of shoes. You're going to need a pair of shoes. Now, would he have done that if he had not seen this other woman bring him the coffee and the pumpkin pie slice? Maybe, maybe not, but just those tiny little miracles that happen every day, very often we just walk right on by them and we don't even see them, So I think this week it's very important for us to keep our eyes open to the divine that's around us. I think that's what these cards are telling, especially with these two. These two are very otherworldly and mystical cards. And this card is very much an earthly card, but it's also got the divine within it. It's reaching out and expressing your truth and doing your part to help humanity, to advance humanity, not all of us can, not all of us are these huge political figures who can make all these major differences, but we can do little things. We can do little things, and we can be kind, and we can extend love to other people around us. And yeah, so this is going to be a very special week, I think. So keep your eyes open for angels around you, and keep your eyes open for the little miracles around you that happen. And if any of them do occur during the week, please comment below and let me know. Share them with everybody. And tell us if you saw a little miracle happen this week. I think that would be very interesting. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in to my reading. Hope you enjoy the oracle cards this week and the little change of pace. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. I'm on Facebook and Twitter. I will link both of those accounts below. If you would be so inclined to go over, give them a like or follow me on Twitter. And if you're interested in getting a personal private reading from me, I'll link my website below. You come on over, check out my services, what I offer, and I would love to work with you. So guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Enjoy. Okay, thanks. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.